Today I will start with a spiritual point. When for generally Hindus, in Kerala and South India, people used to ask the question, why the South Indian temples are big and North Indian temples are small? The answer cannot be given in one line. There were many big temples in North India. Majority of the temples were destroyed by the Muslim rulers who invaded India right from AD 995 up to 1600 AD. The destruction took place throughout India. So they started thinking about smaller temples, either renovated or reconstructed. That is the one. The second more important answer, more interesting answer is that North India is known as Jnana Bhumi, Yajna Bhumi, Punya Bhumi, because it is known that all the 10 avataras, Malsya Kurma Varahascha, Narasimhoda Vamana, Ramo Ramascha, Krishna Kalki Iti Tedesha, all the 10 avatars took place in North India. So it is Punya Bhumi. Jnana Bhumi, all the Vedas and Upanishads, plus our Itihasas, Puranas were written in North India. So Jnana Bhumi. And many great rulers mentioned in the Puranas and Itihasas, they were doing lot of yajnas and yagas. So it is also known as Yajna Bhumi. So North India is known as Jnana Bhumi, Yajna Bhumi, Punya Bhumi and so on. At the same time, South India is known as Karma Bhumi. Karma Bhumi. For the Jnana Bhumi, only mantra is enough, and even a small stone due to Kshetra Mahatmyam, due to the holy spiritual land of India, North India, it's a small temple is enough with mantras, because only mantra is enough. But in South India, mantra, tantra, yandra, 3 are needed. So in South India, the temples are constructed just like Yagashala, where Uttaravedi is needed. Uttaravedi, either it is square or circular, just like the sanctum sanctorum of the temple. And Sadas is required, Patnishala is required, and Agnidram is required, Yupams are required. So it is just like a temple is constructed just like a Yagashala in South India, because it is Karma Bhumi. Whereas in the North India, it's just a small room is enough to call it as a temple. This is the difference between North Indian temples and South Indian temples. Now you can see, next point, in Kerala, in olden days we used the carbon produced from the rice husk for cleaning the teeth. In Malayalam it is called umikari. Umikari, umi means the rice husk, kari means the black. The carbon produced by controlled ignition of the rice husk used to be formulated with pepper or camphor or something like that, and used for cleaning the teeth. It is the gone of days. Now we have got Colgate, we have got Close-Up, we have got Vajradandi, we have got variety of Ayurvedic and non-Ayurvedic toothpaste are there. But remember that particular umikari, the husk carbon, is coming back. Many of the companies are making something like 50,000 to 1 lakh rupees, and online sales are being entertained for that most primitive, crude, ancient Indian active carbon based cleaning of the teeth powder, umikari, that is used. So we can see that many of the old things are coming. Our yoga is coming, mantra chanting is coming, prayers are coming, yoga is coming, and yoga asanas are coming, Ayurveda is coming back, and our music and ragas and talas are all getting energized nowadays, and the temples are getting attracted, and you can see the dhyanam conducted in Rishikesham, Haridwaram, or Kedarnath or Mahabalipuram, Varanasi. Old things are coming back. Either old ideas or old customs and rituals or old materials are coming back without keeping away the modern thing. An integration of the modern and old are taking place everywhere in India. Next, now you can see very interesting point. You may be knowing the great industrialist born in Kerala, Yusuf Ali. Yusuf Ali was told by our Prime Minister when Prime Minister gave a fantastic lecture in UAE. And in UAE, when he delivered a lecture, the whole program partly was organized by Yusuf Ali, the great industrialist from Kerala world over. And he was told by Prime Minister that when you should do the needful for exporting the agricultural products from Jammu and Kashmir. And literally he followed that one. Now what is happening, you know, he has conducted the business of nearly 200 crores by collecting the apples from Kashmir Valley directly and send all these apples to UAE and Middle East. And what Prime Minister expected from him beyond that, he is doing that one. The saffron, flour and many other agro products collected from Jammu Kashmir through Yusuf Ali's ventures are going to the Middle East. Thus Jammu and Kashmir will become a fantastic place as the resource for agro products to export through Yusuf Ali. Next, very interesting point, as Amit Shah very clearly said that one. The freedom for people of Ladakh, Jammu and Kashmir, that is flourishing nowadays, and very, very limited restrictions are there. And he has very strongly told that one. Anybody doing anti-national activity anywhere in India, he will be put under the bars. Your freedom of political activity, freedom of speech, freedom of thinking, freedom of doing anything, freedom of publishing anti-national activities, India first, and it will not be tolerated. Very boldly Amit Shah, the Home Minister, told that when it will be dealt with strictly and will be brought to the books. Now next point, very interesting thing happening in North Kerala. Now the Muslim mosque, Mahalle committee, the committee connected with the Muslim mosques, they are sitting together for solving the problems between the group or among the people. And very recently, I may day for yesterday, it so happened that one family, a lady and her 2 or 3 children was fighting for what they deserve from a man, and the man belongs to another mosque and another Mahalle committee, and these women and children belong to another committee. These Mahalle committees sat together and solved the problem, and the man was forced to give 3 lakhs rupees to the woman and 12 lakhs rupees for the children. Now these, all the court cases between them will be resolved and will be withdrawn. Like that, if we can solve the problems in the temples, in the churches, in the mosques, and in a group where very learned people are there, instead of going to the court and spending a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of energy, the solution can be brought out by the similar spiritual and social organizations very nicely. Next, very important point what I wanted to say is Maharashtra BJP and Shiva Sena is going to win a 2/3 majority. That is what I am thinking. Now you see, Shiva Sena did not fight with the BJP, BJP did not fight with Shiva Sena. BJP never showed that they are big brother when compared to Shiva Sena, but they went very complementary to each other, cooperating to each other and coexisting each other without any negatives during the discussion in selecting the candidates or before that or after that. Mr. Fadnavis has done fantastic work, and that resulted. Remember that 1 plus 1 need not be 2 always. 1 plus 1 can be a bigger one. 1 plus 1 can be a bigger one. When they stand together, if they are separately fighting for the election, many of the BJP candidate or many of the Shiva Sena candidate may be losing for 1,000 votes or 2,000 votes or 3,000 votes, but they are together means the chance of winning by not losing 2,000, 3,000 votes will be very big. That is the achievement. So like this BJP, my personal opinion is that when they are focusing the nation, India first, and thinking only about India, Indian culture, Indian values and India in the world scenario, all the opposition parties may be very well appreciating this India first movement. Even TDP leader Chandrababu Naidu said the world's most negative mistake that they have done. The negative what they have done, the TDP has done, is that they ran away from the NDA alliance. Is the greatest mistake. I use the word great in a negative sense. So now people are ready to come. So being together, Sahana Bhavatu, Sahana Bhunaktu, Sahavidyam Karamavahe. Now another point what I wanted to say about Savarkar. Now the Congress leaders and many other leaders belonging to different parties, unlike belonging to other parties, started supporting Savarkar for his posthumous getting the Bharat Ratna award. The great contribution given by Savarkar hitherto was just covered without bringing to the public notice. Nobody knew about Savarkar. If at all they knew about Savarkar, it was the negative thing. In fact, Savarkar apologized to the British government 17 times, and just after giving the apology letter, he used to come out and start fighting against the British continuously, again going to the prison, again giving the apology letter, coming back and fighting. What his philosophy was that instead of wasting the whole life in the prison, give apology letter, come back and be in the road for fighting the freedom of India, not dying or living in the prison. And in fact, he became mentally abnormal due to the torture of the Britishers that we can see in the cellular jail of Andaman Nicobar Island, where the light is still 24 hours long. He became mentally abnormal due to the torture. No other person has received such a torture from the British people for fighting the Indian freedom. But now the Congress people apart and others started thinking about the great contribution. Even we can see that Pranab Mukherjee was given Bharat Ratna, and what was his contribution? I still doubt his contribution for India or for anybody is equivalent to his receiving the Bharat Ratna award. Next thing, the Supreme Court has given a fantastic verdict that the fighting between the father and mother should not affect the future of the children. The children do deserve the love from the mother and the father. And no child has ever told their parents to bring them to this world. No child has ever told to the parents to bring these children to the world. But the mother and father decided to bring the child to the world. Not only the real body, but also the love and mind should also be given. Health, mental health as well as physical health are needed for the children. So any family court giving any type of verdict, they should keep in mind, according to Supreme Court, they should keep in mind that one, the child should never suffer and never should get barred from the love of the mother and the love of the father. Whatever may be the verdict given by the family court, it should be a must that they should look after, look into the points directly, how it will be affecting the future mental health, physical health and future of the child. If the verdict is given for the parents to separate or to divorce each other. A powerful instruction was given by Supreme Court to all the family courts. And now next point, you may be knowing that one. In Kerala, majority of the government temples are flourishing because of the super donation given by the devotees, Hindu. There are 44,000 temples in Kerala, of which 40,000 temples nearly belonging to private organizations, private movements, etc. But 4,000 temples are belonging to Devasam Board, Travancore Devasam Board, Cochin Devasam Board and Malabar Devasam Board. Now you see in Guruvayur temple, many people have devoted the gold, 75 kilograms of gold and many other things, plus land also in the name of Guruvayurappan. Now the 23rd and 24th of this month or next month, the Guruvayur temple is going to sell the land against the rules and regulations of the Guruvayur temple. I always used to tell the people, Hindus, never give anything to the or avoid giving much to the government temples. The politicians, particularly Communist Party members who do not have any belief and faith in the temple, they are ruling the temples. They will destroy everything, including the spirituality and other customs and rituals, and they are meant for that. Any temple, if destroyed, that much superstition will be vanishing. That is their slogan. So remember, Guruvayur temple is going to sell the land donated by the devotees in the name of Guruvayurappan without looking the real law, without looking into the rule of the Guruvayur temple. As communist and the support from the chief minister and the Devaswam minister are there, supports are there, the Guruvayur temple can do anything. Hindus have got limitation in protesting, but still Hindus should know that they should not give money to the Devaswam board temple. If they are giving, it will be misappropriated, misutilized, like what I am telling. Now, last point that I would like to say is that when in Kerala, during 1992 to 1997, without the knowledge of even the ruling party, horrible terroristic activity was going on, and many of those terrorists are responsible for about more than half a dozen, nearly 1 dozen murder of RSS people and also BJP people during then in Kerala. Now the crime branch has started taking the account, dealing with the people who were associated with the terroristic Islamic activity during that period, and after that what they are doing, with whom they are associating, and what are the organizations working in their presence, and how much money they got, and who are the sponsors for these killings, and really a record, a data, in fact a census of the terrorists who worked for the last nearly 20, 25, 30 years in Kerala. That list has been given and taken, the details, what they were, what they are, and what they will be doing in Kerala or anywhere in India, how they are associated with the Middle East countries and who are sponsoring from the Middle East countries. Such a survey has been, data collection has been done by the crime branch of Kerala. Remember that these are the points what we have told in Malayalam today morning, and the abstract of that I am giving to you on 22nd October 2019. Thank you very much. My pranams to you.